You know, age has a way of making things sag. And my wife told me the other day that she was just very unhappy with her saggy bags. And I said, I like them. They look just fine to me. But she was insistent. She was very unhappy with her saggy bags. And I said, well, let's do something about it. So I took her saggy bags off her motorcycle. What were you thinking? And they're kind of ugly too. They're of all the Harley motorcycles, the old Heritage soft tail bags are kind of ugly, and they do sag. It doesn't take long either for them to start sagging and looking malformed. So I removed these studs. I'm taking the bags off. I removed the studs, and I'm replacing these studs because can you imagine having a wreck and having that rip a hole in you? So I'm replacing them with, it took me a while. I had to go to the hardware store and find out what thread these are. They're a metric thread. And I really wanted stainless bolts, but I got a stainless washer. And I'm going to put these on. And I say I am. Why won't you go in there? Huh. I'll look in a minute. They look like the same thread. And then anyway, what I plan on doing is getting these little chrome caps that fit on bolt heads. Okay, let me see why these won't fit. I don't have a thread gauge, of all things to not have. I can't believe I don't have a thread gauge. So let me see if this is the correct thread. If not, maybe it is American. I don't know. 3/8. I'll go look. Well, it was not metric. I mean, it was very, very, very close. This is 3/8. And this is 10 millimeter. And it is very, very close. But it just would not thread in. So I'm going with the 3/8 with the stainless washer. And then I'm going to order, jeez, I just keep dropping stuff. I'll tell you what. And of course, I have no idea where it's rolled now. You see it? There we go. Jeez. Of course, nowhere near where I dropped it. I mean, I'm way over, way away from it. Oh, God. So, I don't know how that could have fooled me into thinking it was 10 millimeter. And when I get these off, I'm going to take the foot pegs off, unscrew them, and take these off. I just want, if my wife has a wreck, I don't want stuff sticking out that could possibly hurt her even worse than a wreck would. So, but I'm keeping it all. I'm going to put all this in the saddlebags. So if I ever want to put these back on, or she decides she wants them on, I'll put them back on. All right, I'll get this done and get the other side done, and then get them off down there. All right, it's 4 o'clock. So I've been out here for about 6 hours. That's how long it has taken me to get my wife's bike to look like this. And not that my wife won't appreciate this, but somebody, if you didn't do this, you would have no idea the kind of effort it takes to make something that's almost 17 years old come out this shiny. A lot of work, a lot of sweat, a lot of elbow grease. But boy, I tell you, it sure come out nice. Hard to believe this bike is that old. I waxed the paint twice. First I cleaned it, and then I put a polymer wax on the paint, and then I put chrome polish on all the chrome, and then I put a polymer wax on the parts that don't get hot. We're fighting over a toy. Lucy won. So there we go. I like it without the bags much, much better, and I think my wife will too. There we go. Thanks for watching. Yesterday we had a power outage for 4 hours. And, my wife and I were sitting on the front porch with a cool breeze and just enjoying the 4 hours with no noise and no distractions except for our phones. Of course, we had no internet, no Wi-Fi. So she wore her phone down to nothing where it shut off. And I had like 21% left on my phone. So I decided I better not use it anymore because I didn't know how long our power was going to be off. And if, one of us had a heart attack, I wanted enough juice in my battery to... Oops. Sorry about that. To call an ambulance. Why won't you focus? Anyway. Okay, why? I got to stop this and start it. Yeah, I did something to make it go out of focus. Anyway, Old Timer Lee said something in a comment, and it reminded me of this. That I had this down in my knife shop trailer, and I decided to get it out and see if it'll charge. And sure enough, it charges. And you press this button here, and it will tell you if you have, all them blue lights lit, it's enough to charge your car battery or jump start it. Anyway, this is the EverStart, what is the name of that? Multi-function jump starter. They don't make these anymore. EverStart does make one similar. This is just a 400 amp. It's not a terribly big one, but it will charge my battery, and it's got like a flashlight, but I don't know how to turn that stupid thing on. I have no idea. No idea. I give up. Anyway, it's probably not that bright. But yeah, if you this is a good thing for an emergency. If you run out of juice, you can just stick your phone in there. I'm running it right now.